I'd like to welcome you to this segment, and that's our discussion segment. And as it stands now, we have guests that have joined us to look at this. And what are we going to talk about today is National Council of Women Societies at 60. You understand that I am concerned. Abby,
I think it's actually good because when you look at what the women have been doing over the years, it's amazing, and it's part of why we're celebrating them. And of course, we have very important personality, very beautiful women, I must say, in the studios this morning. And of course, they're going to be doing justice to the topic National Council for Women Societies. They will be telling us everything that has to do with women. And of course, you know, I'm with my colleague IJ. She's been happy that they're about to stand with me, but you know now, as the man, I stand here.
I just want to be that you don't feel threatened. Okay. Well, the guests that have joined us to look at this today are Mrs. Obodozie. Mrs. Obodozie is the President, National Council of Women Societies, Anambra State Chapter. We'd like to welcome you, Mrs. Obodozie.
Thank you very much, IJ. Good morning, viewers.
And you look so good.
Thank
Casey
you.
fast nane today.
Machinyere.
Hey, Machinyere. All right. And then sitting very close by her is Lady Theresa Nnalue, is the past Vice President, National Council of Women. Okay, first Vice President, National Council of Women Societies. We'd like to welcome you, Lady Theresa, to our studios this morning.
Thank you, my dear. Hello, viewers.
When are you finding to cook him? Can you imagine?
All the mass.
Meaning, the mass, I will not in the house. You're welcome. And I must say, you are all beautiful.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You too.
Okay. We know that National Council of Women Societies is a non-governmental and non-partisan women's organization composed of a network of independent women organizations in Nigeria binding together to use the platform to advocate gender welfare issues to the government and then society. And it was also founded in 1960. Perhaps that's why you are celebrating the 60th, 1959.
58.
That's why 58. You are enjoying celebrating the 60th year now. Would like you to expand more on this. What does it stand for? Apart from this, what do you do in National Council of Women Societies?
Thank you so much. Like you rightly pointed out, it's a non-governmental organization. We are non-partisan. We are non-ethnic. We are non-religious. All the women, irrespective of your status, is a member. By affiliation.
Whether registered or not?
No, by affiliation.
Okay, by affiliation.
Yes, until you register.
Okay.
And the National Council is umbrella for all women NGOs here in Nigeria. And we have more than 250 affiliates registered with National Council. And being a non-governmental organization and being a platform, the voice of the women, because it's through National Council that challenges facing women and the girl child is treated. We are not concerned about women. We are concerned with our children. We are concerned with the youths. We are concerned with the physically challenged. Okay. Like, the National Council has created a lot of awareness in sub-areas. You know, there are areas that still believe today that once you have a physically challenged child, it's an abomination. So we are still reaching out. In Anambra here, at the suburbs like Ayamelum area, the boundary areas. Anambra is the boundary areas with Kogi. We've been creating impact, our awareness there, that once you have an abnormal child, it's a biological problem. Not the child itself, or that your neighbors have just conspired to deform your baby. Witchcraft, like that. Or any aged person there, they will now start suspecting the person that the hands are there.
Once you get old, you're a witch.
You are a witch. So these are the things we have to...
And all of us are praying for
old age.
Now, when you talk about being non-governmental, of course, that means you don't get any support from the government. It's, purely, how do you guys go about the funding?
There's this constitution of ours. They said at the federal level, the wife of the president is the grand patron.
Okay.
And at the state level, the wife of the governor is the patron.
Oh, beautiful.
So the government helps us, and the National Council at the national level is the party at that level.
Oh, beautiful.
Then at the state level, we work with the party at the state level as an organization, not as an individual.
Let's come to you now, lady.
Nnalue.
If the governments are helping you, as the national president is, but they mean the national president, grand president, is that what you call her?
Yeah.
Is the first lady of the federation, and then the first ladies of different states are the presidents.
Are the patrons.
Patrons. Okay. And you say you're a non-governmental organization. These women are wife of politicians. So, if they are helping you and funding you, how will you exonerate yourself from politics? And how we should are not going to use you during campaigns and all the rest?
Yeah.
Lady Theresa.
Thank you, my dear. You know that every human being is a political animal. And when you say you are not a partisan, what we mean is that we are not members of political parties. What we do is that any party in power, we work with them. That is what we mean. But that we are not partisan. Any party that is in power, we work with them. So we don't belong to any political party.
Okay. You don't belong to any political party, but you work with political parties.
We work with any party in power.
Or any party in power.
The constitution exonerates us from being political.
Okay.
Once the national president, Chief Mrs. Gloria Larabashoda MNI, comes to Anambra State, she now becomes an Apoga lady.
Yes.
When she goes to Abia, she's PDP. Okay. When she goes to Imo, she's APC.
Okay.
Just like that.
And just like that.
Exactly
And you don't wear their uniforms, you don't identify with them, but you work with them.
Okay.
Yes.
And if you want to contest the elected post now, what do?
You renounce your position as
You
a member
renounce
of
your position as
yes.
And then
As
enter political
and then you
party.
enter a political party.
Oh, well, that's beautiful. Now let's talk about the status of gender equality and the situation of women in Nigeria. For example, constitutional rights, livelihood, gender roles, and division of labor. Throw more lights on that. Let's talk about the gender equality in Nigeria. Do you think it's really fair on the women?
It is not fair to us.
Tell us why.
Because in our Nigeria, we run patrilineal system, where the men are seen as the head. And once you have, like in our culture, when you have a girl child more, people will look at you as not having any children at all. Once you have a boy, you have arrived. They will now say that their lands, or everything that the man's properties will now.
So the man.
So because the girls, like we believe, don't even get anything from the father's assets.
Okay.
But it's not like that now.
Okay.
We presented a bill at the house and it has been passed that the girl child should
Have
something from the parents.
Okay.
Not laboring for the male children alone. And then there was this misconception on our Beijing conference. We are not saying that we are just more than the men, or we are flexing muscles with the men. No. But we are echoing that all the men will be for the women. That is being he for she. So we are there to partner with you people to make the society lively.
All right,
And again,
great. I love that.
let me come in. Let me just
wanted
ask
to
you
ask
something.
something.
Okay.
It's through the efforts of this National Council for Women's Societies that Ministry of Women Affairs is created. Through the what I'm saying is that it's through the effort of the National Council for Women's Societies that Ministry of Women Affairs is created. And through this ministry, the women come together and present their opinions through a platform.
Okay.
Through
Before this occasion, what are some of the societies come together where form more of this National Council of Women? Like, do you have FIDA?
FIDA is here,
okay.
Medical Association, Police Officers' Wives Association, Army Officers' Wives Association. Okay. We have the Keke Association.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, beautiful. Umuwai na anya keke bago na Abuja. Then I were WIS, Women in Colleges of Education. Like the provost is now the provost of the Federal College of Federal Technical Umunze is our member. Okay. He's a member of the National Council, the new provost. Even the Nsugbe, the old and the new members of the National Council. Yeah,
that's good.
So I'm with a lot of affiliate organizations. Like now, when we have problems, like legal matters, we push it to FIDA.
You push it to FIDA? FIDA,
yes.
Otherwise, actually, achieve this national women.
Like she said now, the Ministry of Women Affairs, or National Council, waited that ministry for women, and only a member of the National Council, Adabu the minister.
Okay.
Obona Zainab Maina was the minister. She told us a story how the fort Mgbe change Lego in 1973. Idiabo was the deputy Kirihana Bondami. He was the deputy of Buhari then. Okay. They gave 2 weeks to change the currency. Then the women now stood up and went to Dodam barracks to agitate, and 2 weeks the too small. No more kama chichala ego n'isi akwa ha. They need to enlighten them. Ka ha to epute ego disi n'isi akwa ka e change anya. Do you understand me? Also, when they went there, being Idiamo and his nature of blessed memory, that it was tough. So kahana abata, they were pushed out. Kiana apoze ake ade no no ze we kwagide ake ya. Obale ya na agba. Obala wa na awono ki idi awoton we si mege uzo. We say, what do you women want? Or say to extend the time. No fodu mo nwaanyi aka agota de ha na ekwu. And eme nya no fodu na ego ha ga-efu. And that was extended there and then. Yes.
Ọ dị mma dịka anyị na-aga n'iru chetakwa na ị ga-esonyela anyị ma ọ bụ na ị chọrọ itinye ọnụ n'ife anyị na-ekwu. Ịkpọ nọmba dị na screen gị wee tinye ọnụ onwe ife ị chọrọ ịjụọ and onwekwa ife ị chọrọ ịtụnye ọkachasị ụmụ nwaanyị ịtụnye. Kịta anyị n'anya na screen anyị ga-afụ invitation unu dị na the screen showing that unu map out activities for this big occasion, National Council of Women Societies at 60. Biko, Lady Theresa, let's come to you. Kedu wakena anyị kunu si akwadobe nya bife?
Daalụ nwanne m. Ihe anyị na-akwadobe bụkwa ibu. Because anyị chọrọ assist is part of nke anyị na-eme here, part of the activities from federal. Okay. This is from state level. Okay. So from state level, I map out that we have to recognize some women, like our mother of the council, that's the wife of the governor, executive governor of Anambra State. Okay. Then we have to recognize some people that I feel that they are helping women in their different communities. So we want to make them ladies of the council, promoting them. And some of our members that are very active in their different local governments, we want to promote them to the level of life members in the life national council.
All right, so, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Okay.
My president, I
know kwadobe makana as na onye lugo 60 years aboze kwa umuazi makana mbadali loje aboze nwata ka. So looking at the theme of the conference, a theme of the celebration, here we are positioning women for impactful leadership. Okay. And in that case, we are looking at the younger women, the women of tomorrow. Okay. And nation building, because we can inject a new blood to the upcoming ones.
Hand over.
Okay, looking at this particular theme for this celebration or ceremony at 60. Now, talking about it, would you say that the body, society, the National Society for Women, have impacted women positively at 60?
Yes.
In what ways?
How?
We have, in many ways. See, before, the women, they don't normally come out in politics. It's through the networking that we are now pushing the women forward towards politics, they are now coming out. We are now making our men to understand. We are not struggling with them. We are just partnering with them to make our country better. And then in the families, we are now seeing the value of having the girl child. No child is more superior to the other because we have the same brain. The only thing is this gender. So what a man can do, a woman can equally do. And you can say,
you sounded that what a man can do, a woman can equally do, but not better, right?
Not better, okay. But better, best even. But you know, not better, but best. I like that. I know 25th of July. It's a midweek event. Now Women Development Center. Okay. We invited the younger ones. At least we selected pilot 10 schools, girls. At least they can now be part of the seminar, interact with the consultants, and then learn more. Then the mama have the need for women to train their girl child. Makani ha ina ema bro so ka ije tara isana. O ka imuta ihe. Ụfọdụ ụmụ nwaanyị na-anya fefo na ndị Yoruba like that ma value of education maka anya asulenu swani. Once your girl is not educated, once the girl is not knowledgeable, what ihe ọbụla anyị na-ekwu ifrọkịta aka ọ dị gị ebe a ọ maka na egolo ka ije pụta ịghọta ihe m na-ekwu. Then inezi ọkwa niile dị iche iche, you see the women coming in. Who are they? They are those that are educated. So we are now mentoring our women. The proud of it is one. In most of these professors, they were trained by mothers. So
okay. Yeah. Now let's talk about domestic violence.
Even through the efforts of this National Council, this 35 affirmative. Okay. We do into politics. Before allegation on Manaketa na every level.
So can you phone them and come up?
Yes, and you be what we call an awareness on Pull-Her syndrome. Pull-Her Down syndrome. So let the women understand. No phone your polo no more wine in Nihe memo na I ga ukwa is a fionya n'ukwu na enyele aka. Funo na eme ofuma. By giving the person a constructive criticism. Oburo nke ekote ya no. So I megide kwe anya aghọta ime ihe niile bụ ọmụmụ. And mmadụ arapụkwa ka okele ya. Onye dị nkelenka adigokwa nkelenka na ọka ndị adịrọ nkelenka join ya. So anyị na-efele onye dị nkelenka anya maka ka ọ dị na nwoke kwa ka ọ dị na nwaanyị. Makana I kele mmadụ mana ime ka nwatakịrị ghọta. That's why we are moving it down to the youths. So that when we catch them young, it is easier for that generation than our own generation.
So let's look at the ceremony happening at 60, your body at 60, that's the organization at 60. Now, what do you intend to achieve at that ceremony?
We want to, through the interaction, we'll impact more on the society. That's those that are there, then they can take it down. Because like I rightly said now, that the younger generation, we talk to them through the consultants and then we interact with them. Areas, challenges, we look at it and then we know how to put it on the right track.
And so how do you get the people you talk to?
We've invited them. We've written to the schools through the Post-Primary Services Commission to give us 10 pilot schools from the 3 senatorial zones in Anambra State. Not restricting it to 1 senatorial zone, but the 3 senatorial zones. Then we invited all our affiliates, all the women organizations, so that they can take it home. And then we help in spreading the good news.
All right. Now, you talk about those, a particular time you talked about, in our society, Nigeria, basically, where the male child is always preferred ahead of the female child. Now, looking at your body and, of course, looking at the population in our world today, we have more of the female child than the male child. What's your organization doing to curb that mentality?
We are using our population. We are using our populations to sensitize the society so that they will know more. That's what we are doing. Okay. Because right now, if we use our population for any voting, no man can smell any seats. So we need to sensitize our women to know that we are a force to deal with. So once we come together, it's not easy to break us. That's the work of the council.
Now, most of the women are scared to talk. You know, there's this thing you talk about, the man trying to suppress the women all the time, you know, not giving them the opportunity to talk, they're being voiceless. How do you go about that? Because when they're scared to talk, then it's going to be difficult to walk towards a particular goal.
That's why the council is there. The council is the voice of the women.
Okay.
Singly, it's just a single woman cannot come out and start talking. But once the council comes together, we lend our voices. We network.
And Theresa, okay,
let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay.
Theresa, I never kwanya dikunusi akwado ifa. Also, Anambra State kage
Yes, the national one will come up in September. It's going to be a week-long activity.
Okay,
so this one is for Anambra State. Then another state can pick up another thing.
Okay.
As it affects that state.
Another day.
Another day.
So I'm about the same 25th. Can I mean at the hostess of the federation?
Each state will continue the program. You hold your own.
So I gave me 36 states of
the federation.
If I were national September. And Otuafu Emechanya Kedi Funu Mele expect Nunugafu Mecha this program.
Yeah, I may expect Bona. And I may invite all the women groups. Yeah, be there. We will talk to them. If my why women, you ask the question, why women don't talk?
Yes.
Nah, because they don't know what to say.
Okay.
When you organize something like this, seminars, workshops, symposium, you lead them to what they will say when they come out. Okay. And from there, we brush many women. So what we are doing is that we are calling the leaders. They will come. Hebulu nabazia n'ime obodo. Jekuziala ndị be ha. And the IGT na July. When you go for August meeting, you relay what we thought to your people. Okay. And from there, will be brushed up. If meeting n'ime obodo, ha na dey brighter than ndị edeje. Because they learn a lot. So that's our aim.
Talking of August meeting, we could say with the time where Jenna when the mother could during August meeting.
Yes, we do. I know maybe I'm only for Kitty.
I remember this year and I
may say 25th. Also, an awareness campaign. We'll go like area where this trafficking and so all in the name at the end of the day the child is messed up. So through the council we went there, created the awareness. And then
well if we governor they can soon Nnalue with Petron Anambra State. Okay, through cafe. Okay,
yes, we encourage her. Easy. And the man away how we make it no one met them madam. And Yawana Abanis is staying alone one do part of us. And you can call on them mother. When on Boga Luzulonia Obona. Let them understand because if you for that say, oh, Jelon will give you wine or be a lobby. Oh, a peak, made the ballot, a bululu, a gemeli and da. They can cool number, a melofu, at analofu on your luaz. Olunine can analyze. And you can phone your luaz. Oh, Lunine can so, Her Excellency Lolono for Fuajadu, Anambra State. Wo Ajadunine on Anambra, and Ajadudina level. Ajadudino can okay. Ajadu, Umualugo Luno, Wayne Henine.
When did the Harapo?
When did the Harapo? When did Bujadu Ganja? Iluebaika. So all the Jadu Ganja, what I know.
And the Kiggy still what Fabia Quifa, Macanobro, working on a farmer.
I now don't want in Nekahabia. Like Cafe knew who I why a Jenny Mobudo, where no web an azum de ala. n'onwe ebe ndị okwu jiri na-eduga ha n'onwe ebe ndị ogbi na-eje akwụkwọ anyị gbasa ozi a n'ime obodo onye nwere ụdị nwa odupụta anyị na-enyekwa aka edupụta o nwere nke nyere aka dupụta so anyị na-achọ ụmụ nwaanyị niile ka ha bịa ka ha nụ ozi anyị ezi maka onye ya abịazi ozi a ya esi Abuja nnukwu mmadụ wee bịa gwa ha okwu ndị nnukwu mmadụ ka ọ bụ
ọ dị mma ifugo flyer unu ka eji wee na-ekwu activities unu ga-eme national president biko n'okwu ikpeazụ dịka anyị na-ana gwakene ndị ụmụ nwaanyị okwu
ụmụ nwaanyị ibe m ana m ayọkwa ka unu bịa unu rapụ ebe ọbụla a ga-eke ihe mmụta a karịrị ihe ọbụla anyị enye gị ị ga-eli ilofue ya anyị na-akpọkwazi ụmụ nwoke maka na nwoke ifekwulu ihe eme gịnị ihe akwụdobe ya ụmụ nwaanyị a na-abịa ime ihe bụ ha afọ mụrụ nwoke maka nwoke siri n'elu wee da anyị na-ayọ unu ka unu bịa nọnyere anyị 25th July 10 a.m. Women Development Center.
One of program just
a single day program.
All right.
Then awareness ebidozie.
Daalụ. Anyị na-ekene unu.
Thank you very much.
Na-ekene sunu ike ọkachasị dị Anambra State Chapter bụ Oliakụ Obodozie bụ President National Council of Women Societies Anambra State. Yana onye otu ya bụ Lady Theresa Nnalue bụ First Vice President National Council of Women Societies. Daalụ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ọ dị mma. Do stand by because we're coming back to your place.